How is everybody doing today? We are back with our favorite vampire, Blood Knight. Notice how I didn't say favorite vampire. That's to be discussed on a later day. We also have Hasim Dragos. But yeah, we stretched our wings. I hope you guys enjoyed that cinematic. That was Velyn processing some information, just being able to take a minute for himself. You know, I think for Velyn, so often, hold on one second, we have this spell. I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet. We can conjure a Death Hound, and that's what we're going to do. But so often Velyn is looked at as a weapon. And he certainly is. He's an incredibly powerful weapon. But he is not just that. He is a man, or a dark elf, with a past, and he has a story. And there's just a lot of moments. Hold on one second. It's nice having that Death Knight. Oh, not Death Knight. I mean, Death Hound. Okay, come on, don't die. Ooh, it is powerful. Anyways, he has a past, and he is Harkon's wrath, but he is also a, like I said, a person. And you know, there's just moments like he had taken just flying around Skyrim. He's also, when he's doing it, doing a scouting report. I don't know if you guys recognize some of the spots that he went to, but one of them was the area that he is going to do for the Thieves Guild. So, yeah. Is a stone cold killer. but he's also a person. I also like to think that, I don't think, I know, that Velyn would never like people to perceive him as one who would contemplate his emotions. He would like to project to the people that observe him as someone who has no emotions, as someone who doesn't care. And it's not true. He is a complex character, and there are things in his past that he has not resolved, that he very much so would like to. But these moments they're so long ago. So, anyways, let's focus on the mission at hand. Oh, great! This Conjure Death Hound is going to come in handy. Let's put a perk point in one-handed if we can. Oh, we already did that last time. All right, it's fine. All right. There is another Sky Shard. We'll grab that. I hope you guys are well. I certainly am. Having a blast playing the Vampire Blood Knight. To be careful not to call him a Death Knight, because he definitely is not a Death Knight. Far from one. I'm not exactly far from, but I don't think he has really any necromantic spells. A little bit in his vampire lord form, but basically he exclusively dabbles in. He's a mastery of. He's a master blood sorcerer. If you guys have watched his first episode, you could see what he is at his full power. So, but we have a ways to getting there. This is going to be a long playthrough. I like playing these characters. As long as there's a story to be had with this character, I'll play it out.
I've been looking for you.
All right.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yeah, it's probably the Jarl beckoning him to join his ranks. We will pass. We're gonna take off our hood, and I do think that we might go to the barracks.
So many refuse to talk to us.
And feed
they call
on
us thieves and smugglers.
One of the guards.
Take a look.
Let's see, what do we have anything to sell? So this, we will sell this. And we'll sell that. Some of this stuff can be broken down. So right now too, I'm debating on how I want to do the Thieves Guild contract mission. There's a lot of different ways we can go about this, but I'm just pondering that right now. So we don't need that. We'll hold on to that just in case the Thieves Guild needs us to do anything with it. The pickpocket potion. So we will go in. We are exhausted. I'm thinking too, we might do some stuff for the Blackbriars while we're waiting. My mouse gets all sticky. Not sticky, but it sticks and doesn't work. I think I need a new one. Yeah, we'll go back. I wonder if we've gotten a perk point for our vampire perk tree. We'll find out in just a little bit. We only can access that through sleeping in a coffin. Geronimo.
Need something. Take a look.
How is it going, my friend? Oh, fantastic, too. There's an enchanting table here. I forgot that was here. This is wonderful that we have access to stuff like this. Okay, so we can sell those two things. Still don't have anything for a Grand Soul Gem. That is okay. So we will slumber. Do some sleeping. And in the morning we'll figure out what we need to do. Alright, let's hibernate. Check if we can have any perks. Not yet. You can feed while sneaking if you're undetected, dealing 50% of your target's health and damage. Okay. And I think we can eventually choose one of these. So, alright, let's go back. And then we will actually rest. Okay. We don't want to sleep for too long because we want to be able to access some of the quests. Oh! I know what I've become. The power tastes so good. I should share it. Unlock lesser power, blood awakening. Tap into your vampiric blood, increasing your supernatural physiology and strength. While active, you can choose to sire others, turning them into vampires and giving extra perk progress. Max of 16 new vampires. This power reduces your stage by 1 for Vampirium vampires or deal damage to equal 25% of your max health for traditional vampires. Each vampire sire takes some of your vitality, reducing your max health by 20. Ooh, tell me more. So we have something called, what do we have? Blood awakening. Awakening your vampire blood, increasing your strength and allowing you to infect others for 2 minutes. Okay. That sounds nifty. We'll stick that right there. That was a spell from Vampirium. We're gonna grab something to eat. On the go. We are a vampire on the go. Drain lethal.
Need to sleep.
Don't want to mess with these thralls. Should we do? I think we're just gonna have to hit one of the thralls. It's been too soon to eat from the. Sorry, buddy. Whoops. Full potency of your vampiric blood revealed itself with age. You have learned the basics of vampire existence and experimented with your newfound powers. And are a new blooded vampire. Sleep in a bed to reflect on your experience and choose a new vampiric power. Okay, so we don't accept any of those things without vampire blood points, so he will grow this much the same as Hasim. So let's see. I think one of the things that I want to try to do is to see if we can help any of the Blackbriar children. I know that there's some quests that we can do to help them. Reasoning is we're willing to do anything to, what is the word, ingratiate? Is that the word? To get us closer to that family. So, go to the Rag and Flagon, though. I think we have to talk to Vex. And, I think her.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why?
I'm the fence
Why is that?
deputy. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Excellent. We have to take advantage of all this. Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time.
I like her.
I've seen all types. You can play it
Velyn
tough,
does
or you
too.
can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Velyn respects strength, and she has quite a bit of it.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say.
She's got backbone.
Here's your armor.
Chutzpah.
Just make sure you put it to good use.
All right.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
We'll hold on to our Thieves Guild armor, if not just to display. Let's look at what it can do. Carry capacity, pickpocket, lockpicking. Right, yeah, there's nothing that we really want from that stuff. Okay. It would be hilarious just to sell him back to her, though.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
You did? Thanks. I'll get you the rest of your coin by tomorrow.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly
Price was
clear.
100 higher than I
One,
expected.
I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. One, I'm the best infiltrator.
All right,
Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dreg in the Ratway would be robbing Rift and Blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it?
copy that. I'll keep that in mind.
Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can you do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Fair enough. Heard you're offering extra work. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was
Yeah, we
daring
saw that.
us to come and get him.
Like a militia there. Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Okay.
Don't give up now. There's plenty of loot out there, just right.
Fair
for the
enough.
taking.
All right.
Hey, Ton, you should.
All eyes are on you, lad.
He's a good
Don't
guy.
disappoint us.
Fair enough.
Come on. He knows about
I'm trying to think which is the fastest way to get out of here. I think right here. Having some coffee, per usual. 'Tis delicious. Oh, cool. So you can take these off of the wall, off the mount. So all this stuff will evolve and grow as we progress through the Thieves Guild missions. In what way, I don't know. I've never actually used this mod before, so I like making these characters, but I also like testing out these mods. I actually have a lot of mods with this character that I've never played before. So, and I'm excited to show you guys, but I'm also excited to play. Alright. So, I think we want to talk to somebody. I need to look up some of the missions. But I think that there is... Let me see.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh.
It's kind of interesting. I've never really spent a ton of time in the Rift before, so...
Coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up the
I didn't mean nothing by it. Just leave me alone.
There he is.
What do you want?
Nah.
Look at these scrappy gents.
Never seen me always upset.
Alright, we'll just ignore that fighting.
I need someone to deliver a message to City Blackbriar.
What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough. I'm not interested right now. Why is Sibby in jail? We're gonna ask that question.
No
We know
idea,
why.
But whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you tell Sibby yourself? Yeah, sure.
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me. You'll be well paid for your time.
So,
The old folks,
Frost
isn't this bad everywhere?
is a
Maybe one day I'll
exceptional
venture out and see if she's right.
horse, and Sibby has basically complained to his mother. It has come to their attention that this man has been asking about Frost and to claim him, which he rightfully bought him, but Blackbriars are underhanded and don't honor their deals. So Velyn is sent to take care of this. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I don't know what that noise was. That sounds like a werewolf.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
So he he informed him that he is here on behalf of Maven, which the guards, Maven owns the guards. So I made short work of that guard. I did hear a werewolf, right? It sounded like one. I don't know. Sibby.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call?
I was sent by Lewis.
Ah, let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost.
You don't own the horse you already sold to Latrush.
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
You know, I bet Maven would pay me even more for this info. We report directly to Maven. I don't know. I feel kind of in a pickle. I want to do this as a player. I'm going to do this. The only reason why the Dark Elf, Velyn would say this, he's much older and he's annoyed by this kid, this spoiled kid.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
If Maven already threw you in jail, why steal her horse?
I'm not stealing anything. Besides, some jail time isn't gonna make me roll over and play dead.
Why are you in jail?
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself.
So you get arrested for his murder?
Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
I hope you find her.
Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated.
Do you have any information about Svidi?
She was a young woman, buxom, with long flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we recorded. Never heard a voice so beautiful. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her.
You're serving 8 months for murder.
Yeah, Mother thought I should be taught a lesson for airing the family's dirty laundry in public. I mean, I've taken care of many people for her in the past. What in oblivion did she expect me to... Ah, well, at least I have all the comforts of home during my stay. Well, except the touch of a woman, of course.
Alright, Velyn is loyal to Harkon, will continue doing these missions, but he's seeing these are people with zero virtue, and yeah, we picked up 2 quests. We're gonna do them, but begrudgingly, and we're also gonna do them our way. So let's take care of this one. And I'm curious about this one. I've actually never done this before. Discover Svidi's whereabouts. So I don't know if it's gonna I think though
fiddling with any locks around here.
One thing Velyn's not gonna play nice. He's not really gonna backstab the family, but any opportunity he can kind of invoke his free will, he's gonna use it. And right now he's going to take out his anger on a sleeping guard. The guards don't really work for the Jarl. They 100% work for Maven. I'm gonna save just in case. And she's the true Jarl. Drain lethal. Alright. So we have an extra point. And I think we're gonna put another extra point in destruction. Let's see, for raw power, I don't think it'll make a difference right now if we use it. Let's see. Oh, we have Bloodbrand. I didn't even know we got that. Living or undead take 5 magic damage per second. After 10 seconds, detonates for 119 damage. Whoa, that's way more powerful than Bloodseed. Okay, so that's 5. Alright, let's see if it budges it. We're going to take something called raw power. Oh yeah. Yeah, it gave us a little bit more. Okay. So we're gonna take care of this frost situation. See if we can resolve this.
Looking to stay alive.
But we're gonna do it in our own way. See, we're not, even though we're doing stuff for the Thieves Guild, we don't work for them. We
Don't like those ice you got. There's some
do
bad hunger to them.
what we feel is right. And we will take care of their contracts and their missions in time, but we don't mind making Maven wait. Learn more about the Thieves Guild from Delvin. Okay, apparently we need to do that eventually. So,
Please
ooh,
help
did
me.
someone steal from me?
I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery.
Alright, we'll talk
I
to
really
you.
need your help.
Do
I don't wanna
you
lose
do
my
you like
job at
working?
the fishery.
Oh,
My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Wooly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
sure.
Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favored company.
Where did you get this? Your
Look,
skooma?
I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
Here, does this help?
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarkazir. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
Who has a key to the warehouse?
I overheard Boley say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthiz there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
What will you do now?
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again, although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
Fair enough. That's another quest that we have to do. Yeah. Velyn hates skooma. He's seen what it does to people. It's actually a very popular product in Morrowind. And, yeah, if it's infecting the city of Riften, he'll do what he can to expunge it. So I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.